What's up, boys and girls? It's day 4 of the ViennaUP, and it's day 2 of the ViennaUP Morning Show with myself, Daniel, and of course, with
Marcus.
We're here to bring you the latest and greatest for you to get the best out of the ViennaUP 2022, which is obviously ongoing. Now, probably throughout the weekend, you've been mixing and mingling with the boys and girls at Startup Live, and of course, also checking out the blockchain hackathon. Now, it's Monday, it's a new week, and you are ready to grind the maximum out of this week. Marcus, give us some overview of what's happening today, which our audience should not miss.
Well, first of all, there is the start of the FinTech Week 2022 in Vienna, which will go over the whole week. Maybe quite interesting. Right in the morning, we will start with a session on banking for a better world, which I think is super interesting, what role financial and payment solutions can play in enabling a better world. And then we also have quite a few other things during the day happening. We have a Smart City Summit at Brotfabrik. We have the Born Global Academy Demo Day at WKO. We have a Startup World Cup. Daniel, maybe you want to share a bit more about that. I think you're moderating, right?
In fact, I am. I'm going to pack my bags shortly now. The Startup World Cup is the largest pitching competition in the world, as we like saying it, and this is the finals in Austria, and I'm very much looking forward to hosting it. Last year was great. This year is going to be even better. That's hybrid, so you can look it up online, but very much looking forward to that. And on top of that, I have a second advice as a kind of a small gem. If you are from Vienna, you know what Inits is. If you're not from Vienna, you might want to know what Inits is. This is the place where the matching day is happening, and this is, to make it short, where you'll find the most cutting-edge technologies and early-stage investment opportunities for startups, corporates, and investors all matched together. This is where you want to be if you really want to find super exciting gems, and it's matching day, so they're looking for people. That's my advice. Any other advice for today, Marcus?
Well, there's also the Talent Garden Innovators Week starting at Talent Garden. And we have a Find Your Female Co-Founder session at the ViennaUP home base. So maybe you also want to check out that.
That's right. So there's a lot going on. Again, check it up at viennaup.com. And of course, also take your time to just thrive through this great city. And that's my advice after living here as an expat for over 25 years. Take your time and walk certain distances. Vienna is full of hidden and obvious beauties. Now, I'd say what we'll do now is move on to our guest for today. And all we have to say is have a great day, lean back, and enjoy the show. And we are back as promised with an amazing guest, and that's Rita Vilas-Boas. So good to have you here with us. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you, Daniel and Marcus, for inviting me. I'm super excited about, being in Austria this week.
And we're so happy to have you with us. Now, tell us a bit about yourself. How would you introduce yourself to our audience?
Well, I'm Portuguese. I was born and raised in Porto. I study biotechnology, and then for some reason I spent the last 25 years working consumer goods. So first in multinational companies like Procter & Gamble, L'Oreal, and then family businesses and a startup business. So in the last 2 years, I think because also of the pandemic, I realized that I could do something more and pay it forward. So I decided to start investing as a business angel and as a LP founder in the first Portuguese founders fund. But I'm also a founder. I founded several. Well, one is more like a liberal party, the first Portuguese liberal party, a classic liberal party. So I'm very fond of Mises and Hayek. So I'm so happy that I'll be in Vienna this week, so I can get inspired with all the classic liberalism.
Big smiles on our face. That's
right.
So that's awesome. So
yes.
You also co-founded or founded a party.
I think that goes to the topic that we will be talking. The team has invited me to be a speaker in the 1st of June. The topic is funding landscape in Europe. And I'll be speaking with Deepali Nagy and Hannah Milanov. And my 2 cents are really, we need to have a less paternalistic Europe, so that we allow founders and entrepreneurs to go faster, get funded faster, get tracked faster, results and business-wise. So join me at 10 a.m. at the conference.
Lead today, shape tomorrow, right?
Lead today, shape tomorrow, 2022.
You said a less paternalistic, I'm always bad at pronouncing these complicated words, Europe. How does that make us quicker and faster? Tell us.
Well, if the state leaves entrepreneurs and we can fund companies faster, we have less bureaucracy, less taxes. Like in Portugal, we have 4,000 taxes. Can we imagine?
Wow.
There's so many foreigners coming here, and we want foreigners, but if you don't understand the electric bill, if 60% of your electricity bill are taxes, and there's few taxes everywhere, it's so hard to get simplification, and especially with the economy going down, it's easier for governments to create new taxes. And this is what we call unstable economies, right? The more taxes and pump, like mushrooms. But anyway, we're here to help. My biggest mission is also support female founders. It's not that I don't invest in male founders, but if there's a female founder, I really want to support. So I invest, I mentor, advise female founders in Europe, UK and Israel. So for me, that's part of, my Europe in pre-seed, seed stages. I'm a biotech background, so anything that is related with food, cosmetics, wellness, health, femtech, and, some impact, because, we believe we need to pay forward. So happy to get, to leave a better country and a better planet for our kids and next generations.
Vienna is going to be looking forward to meeting you. And of course, we are also somewhat proud because we have a thriving female entrepreneurship scene, because there's a lot been going on in Vienna, a lot happening there. And obviously also the conference you'll be attending is all around that topic. You'll be meeting some amazing role models. You're one yourself. Now, you said, on Wednesday, the 1st of June to attend your talk. Now, obviously you also said it's not your first time in Vienna, and you kind of gave us a feeling you're quite excited to be coming back to Vienna. What's your private highlight in coming to Vienna? What are you looking forward the most?
Well, I have to say, I did play piano when I was a kid at the conservatory. So for me, music is, and especially classic. So I did also classic ballet and music, and I think arts are an important part of, our personal development. So when Nina Voss invited me to go to participate, the first thing my husband said, oh, let's see what are the operas. So we're going to see Don Giovanni on Friday night. So we're so excited. I've been, let me tell you a secret. I've been training more for the Don Giovanni. So we get to know who are playing. So every day for the last 10 days, we've been listening for the, changing, it's going through the Mozart. It's one of my favorite plays, and definitely Mozart is one of the best composers ever the world I've seen.
Well, there you go. You're coming along to us not just well equipped, but also full of energy and so competitive on so many areas in all the good ways. Listen, Rita, it's been a pleasure meeting you. We're looking forward to meeting you in person. And again, if you want to have a bit of that energy, June 1st, you know where to find her in that sense. Thank you so much for coming along. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Pleasure. Take care and stay safe.
Thank you, Rita.
Bye-bye.
For more information, check out ViennaUP.com.